but you're going to still have a lot of thyroid symptoms because you're not fixing the underlying issue. That's the problem. I'm not anti-medication. I'm pro-root cause. And so if you're palliatively patching up the symptoms, it's like going into your car, the check engine light's on. We just put duct tape over the check engine light. We're just fixing the symptom, not the underlying cause. We want to be pro-root cause, not anti-medication. Sometimes people need thyroid hormone, whether it's synthetic. I'm more biased towards natural because it's got a full spectrum, a full suite of T4, T3, calcitonin. It's got also T2 in there, not just a synthetic T4. And so I'm more biased towards that natural component. But if we were to just give that and get that TSH looking better, but we didn't fix the underlying physiology, that's still problematic, right? It's still problematic. I want to get to the root cause. So now we talked about infections. The title of this video, how H. pylori can mess up your thyroid. Well, H. pylori is this gram-negative bacteria, and there's a lot of articles associating Hashimoto's and H. pylori because it can impact the immune response in a very negative way. I'll pull up a study here in just a second, and we'll look at it together. In my book, The Thyroid Reboot, take a look. It's on Amazon now. Go to thyroidreboot.com. There'll be a link down below. Click on it. You'll be able to get my book. Great way to support me and all that I do. I appreciate it, but lots of great information in that book. But take a look at it. There's a whole section on what I call the infection connection, which are these different infections that can trigger an immune response, right? They can definitely trigger an immune response. So I'm going to pull up one study. This is a 2023 study, which is kind of cool. All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull it up here right now for you guys, and you guys can see it. This is great. So again, this is an association study, but we know infections, especially in the gut, that's where 80% of immune cells are. So if we go through it right here, there's a significant association between long-lasting H. pylori and autoimmune thyroid disease. That's AITD. It was found irrespective of age, smoking status. The association with long-lasting H. pylori was confirmed to be significant for both Hashimoto's and Graves'. Stratification according age, and then our conclusion, our results indicate that long-lasting H. pylori infection associated with autoimmune thyroid disease in adult females and population in northern Scandinavia or Sardinia. This is a European study. So we know it's there, right? And so what's the mechanism, right? The mechanism is the proteins of H. pylori actually look very similar to the thyroid, and it can provoke and stimulate the immune response to go after that tissue. There was an Italian study where they actually treated, they had one group was the control group. They had H. pylori and they had Hashimoto's, and the other group had H. pylori and Hashimoto's, and one group they actually treated with an antibiotic, the other group a placebo. And they found that the group that they treated with the antibiotic had a significant lowering in the thyroid antibodies. And so that's fascinating.